What are you thinking? Paige, Tamina?
I think it's going to be Paige pulling out. It's been too soon for her to lose her title already, even though that's happened. Crazy things happen in the Divas division.
Yeah.
So.
Think AJ will come out? Miss
Yeah.
AJ fan?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That'd be very interesting to see her come back just to seek revenge on Paige or something. I
think in my opinion, the Divas division is starting to get a little more interesting now that Paige is here.
When you have good talent like that, you gotta keep it around.
Yeah,
keep pushing
and it's really the new wave of women wrestlers. Paige, Emma, looking at, and obviously AJ. And you got some veterans there with Tamina and Natalia.
The Bellas, well, they're not. Oh,
they're getting better. Bree's, in my opinion, Bree's becoming a really good wrestler. She's really improved and really stepped up. The last few times I've seen her wrestle. So you might see some improvement with her. But they needed someone like Paige to come in and give the fans kind of a breath of fresh air because, AJ Lee was the only one to really connect with fans. They tried Natalia. They tried the Funkadactyls. They tried, who else? She went up against us. Oksana got the win over AJ at one point. Like, come on. But none of them connected like AJ did with the fans. And now they bring in Paige, which has that established fan base. They gave her the title, and now it's her time to kind of see what she can do.
Good points. So she already had an established fan base in NXT?
Yeah. Very, very popular. Her and Emma were your two shining stars when it comes to the female wrestlers in NXT.
And she's only 21, so she has a bright future ahead of her. She's just beginning.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
I was kind of surprised, too, that she debuted as a face. Because if you think about it, all the other divas in that locker room, especially the ones that have been there for a while, they're probably jealous of her right now and pissed off that she won it right away, just like that.
there might have been a little bit of jealousy. Hopefully they're more professional than,
storyline-wise.
Storyline-wise,
possibly.
I can definitely see something like that, coming about. Like, hey, how do you get the title when you've just walked in the door?
I understand she was popular and had a following in NXT, but still,
there's just no one else that could really make noise when it comes to that women's division. Like, there's just no one that was comparable to AJ, in my opinion. And the next comparable person was Paige. It was just a matter of bringing her up the system and giving her a little bit of exposure and then running with her. So.
Okay. So, yeah, Paige. Everyone says Paige?
Paige, yep.
Everyone on the same page?
Paige Turner.
Nice.
Okay, bad joke.
Bad joke is bad. Whatever.
He should be Bad Joke Alex.
Yeah. Bad joke Alex. I'm the king of bad jokes.
There you go.
Anyways, moving on.
Oh, boy.
This should be an interesting match. John Cena versus Bray Wyatt.
Probably the main event.
Maybe. One of them.
We'll see.
One of the top matches, definitely.
Yeah.
That's in a cage. Right?
Yeah, it's in a steel cage. I completely forgot about that for some reason. But I think it'll be a really good match. It's been in the works since Royal Rumble. They had their match at WrestleMania, which John Cena went over on. But this one's kind of like Bray Wyatt's redemption, and I think this one is going to go to Bray Wyatt. I think, especially with the segment that happened on this past Raw in the beginning with all the kids, the choir kids.
Yeah, that was
coming
creepy.
out with the sheet masks and stuff. That was nuts. They're really doing a good job establishing him as a big time heel, as a main event kind of wrestler, and they got to give him the win over Cena. Like, come on.
And yeah, and also Bray Wyatt is awesome on the mic. He really gets the crowd going, yeah, he definitely has the whole world in his hands.
Oh, yeah. This guy, he's a genius when it comes to this gimmick. I would not have expected this from the son of IRS. It's crazy.
And I'm actually kind of glad that John Cena hasn't had a title match in a long time, it seems like. When was the last time he had a title match? It's been a while.
Versus Randy Orton.
A few months ago, I guess.
Yeah, back in late 2013 when they were unifying the World Heavyweight and the WWE title.
Okay, so, but still, the past couple pay-per-view events, he hasn't had a title match, which is good.
It's been all centered on Bray Wyatt and all that.
Because the WWE has to, in my opinion, they have to focus on developing the other wrestlers, giving them chances as well.
Yeah, gotta give.
They have to prepare for the future. They can't just keep having the same guy winning it over and over again.
That shit's boring.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stop making Cena win.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Outside of wrestling, he seems to be a great guy with all the make-a-wishes he does and stuff like that. And this guy still gets booed.
Yeah.
But character-wise...
He's because he's boring.
Because his character's boring. Yeah,
and he's
pretty
forced
much.
down our throats for years now. And there's been nothing new with him.
Yeah.
So, the stuff he does, great. He's a good wrestler. Great on the mic. But there needs to be something different with this guy.
Do you think Harper and Rowan interfere?
They give
somehow.
Someone scales the cage or something like that. Of course they're going to get.
They're going to turn out the lights and make the music for a second. Yeah. I can't even make the noise. It's like whoop, or something like that. Something like that.
He's got it.
And then you're going to see John Cena on the ground lying down or something, and he's going to have like a dazed look or something. Yeah. So, that's
they'll get
my thoughts. Okay, so everyone agree Bray's going to win?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Unless if the WWE threw some curveballs at us, which they do
Not
from
really
time to time.
curveballs, though. We'd expect Cena to win.
Yeah.
That would be the normal thing.
Yeah.
What do you think we should talk about? Shield and Evolution or Daniel Bryan and Kane?
How about Daniel Bryan and Kane?
Okay. We'll go with the yes man.
Respect the beard.
I don't have one, but I'm going to say so anyway.
I don't know. I mean, Daniel Bryan and Kane obviously have a history. They were a tag team at one point. A very dysfunctional tag team that won, though.
No.
Yeah.
It works.
But it was hilarious. A hilarious tag team.
Hugging is all the rage.
But they eventually broke up, which I was sad.
It was very
But
sad.
it was inevitable.
No more sheep and monster.
But,
Monster.
I don't know. I think that segment where Kane just completely dominated Bryan on Raw the other night was awesome. A good segment. But there really hasn't been too much build-up towards this match. It's kind of like thrown together in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's kind of more of like we all remember Kane and Daniel Bryan as the tag team. So, there's that. They got that history. And then, obviously, when Kane was corporate Kane, the suit and tie and all that stuff, he screwed Daniel Bryan out winning a few times and got involved with his matches. So, it's not like your typical, two people clashing storyline. It's something that's built over the half year plus.
Yeah.
So,
it
was in the works, but it's not built the typical way, which makes it unique in my opinion.
When Kane was corporate Kane, I would have liked to see him on the mic more because he is great on the mic.
Oh yeah, he's got like a scary but like very commanding kind of presence. So
he's so tall.
He is a big man, very big man. But no, that would be pretty cool to see him on the mic more and kind of get more vocally involved. But if he's going back to the big red monster gimmick, you're not going to hear him much on the mic anymore. It's all going to be just him wrestling.
I wonder if the WWE is going to, really surprise us again and have Kane win. How crazy would that be to screw over Daniel Bryan somehow?
I would not be happy.
I mean, it would be kind of stupid if they screwed over Daniel Bryan this suddenly. But I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the first time around, Daniel Bryan had it for, like, how long?
2 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
So.
Not even that.
Yeah.
But.
I don't see them doing that. I think everything that they've done since SummerSlam with Daniel Bryan has all been a build towards him winning at WrestleMania, obviously. And then I think they're putting the trust into him to have a successful long title reign, which I hope he does. I hope it beats CM Punk's title reign for all I care. 435 days.
And also, what do you think
I
of
hate this guy? Don't listen.
You're a resident Punk fan. I quit. Just kidding.
Best in the world.
Nope, sloop.
But anyways, what was I going to say?
You were gonna say Punk is the best.
Oh yeah, Punk's the best.
Second best.
This message endorsed by Alex. I don't know.
Okay.
Fair.
But yeah, I don't know if it would really make much sense if they had Kane win,
Yeah.
but you never know. They
Yeah.
could screw over Daniel Bryan somehow.
Like
So
always.
pick one. Kane or Daniel Bryan.
I want Daniel Bryan to win, obviously,
Good.
and that would be the obvious pick. But I'm going to pick Kane.
All right. So CM Punk winning.
Yeah, totally, you know. Maybe,
I-
maybe like, oh, go ahead, sorry.
I think it would just really totally shock everyone if Kane won. Because the obvious answer would be Daniel Bryan.
Right. Picking Daniel.
Yeah. Sorry. I suck at this.
I think somehow Stephanie is going to screw over Daniel Bryan
She'll try. I think she'll
in
try.
the match.
But it won't be successful.
I thought that segment also, going back to that segment with Kane and Daniel Bryan, I thought Stephanie was pretty good on the mic. Like, she tried to sound sincere, but we saw through that.
It's more of like
Stop,
a
Kane, stop!
Yeah, it's like more of like a sarcastic, like stop, Kane, go.
Yeah.
No.
Pretending.
Yeah. But yeah, D-Bry's walking out. So
Or what if, by some crazy thing, they end up, like, both quitting and then agreeing to become a tag team again?
that would stick it.
If they reunited at some point, that would be interesting.
That'd be
I'd
so
stick it to
crazy!
I'd stick it to that.
If Kane turned his back on authority, I could see that possibly happening.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Team Hell, yes.
There you go.
No.
going to the main match.
Yeah.
Well, the other main match.
Yeah.
Sort of other main match.
Yeah.
The Shield and Evolution .2 or
2.0, get it right, dude.
Shut up, I hate math.
The one thing I don't
That
understand
is you.
about this is that Batista and Randy Orton go from focusing on trying to win that World Heavyweight Championship from Daniel Bryan, like the Raw after that pay-per-view,
Right.
to like completely forgetting about that and ignoring it.
Yeah.
That didn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, I agree. It was kind of weird, but they did it to bring back a group that wrestling fans know of. It has a history, and
Don't get me wrong, it's interesting. But
yeah, but it's to kind of give Shield, a formidable opponent because they've kind of been running through everyone, and rightfully so. You got to build your young talent, so they kind of just they kicked everyone's ass.
yeah, like last week they threw like 11 guys at them and
Yeah.
they like dominated half of them before the match even started.
Yeah, so
That is pretty interesting.
definitely. But I think it'll be a good match. It'll probably be second to Daniel Bryan and Kane. It's tough to pick
Yeah.
because I want to go Shield because you want to keep their momentum going, especially with how they just recently turned face and they're pretty over with the crowd. But I can also see WWE kind of extending the rivalry a little bit longer and having Evolution win, and then shoving that in our face because Triple H likes to bury people.
Was
Yeah.
there shovel?
Why did it?
But I
work?
mean, if the Shield beats Evolution, this will really put them over as one of the best factions in WWE.
I think they're already there.
They're already one of the best, but they would be even bester? That's not a word. That's not a word.
Best in the world.
I made up a word, bester.
Best there.
I combined better and best and got bester.
Bestest.
Now he's bad pun, Alex.
I'm Bad Pun Alex. Trending on Twitter worldwide. Check it out.
Hashtag bad joke,
Um,
Alex.
Yeah, what do you think of Ric Flair's endorsement of the Shield?
That kind of surprised me because I thought he would kind of go with Evolution and start, palling around with them. But she's
I
trying to,
wonder, do you
she's trying to
think
sit and do the Ric Flair thing. Do the Flair flop. But no, that kind of surprised me. But in a way, it didn't, just because he likes to kind of put over the younger talent. So
What if this were to happen? Ric Flair somehow interferes with the match, but he interferes to